So today I'm not talking about one film in particular, I'm talking about one person in particular, and that man is named David Bruckner. And I know you've never heard of him, and frankly I never heard of him either before I watched a little movie that came out in 2015 called Southbound.
You want to wear the black, I know.
Of course I want to wear the black.
911, what's your emergency?
I just hit a woman with my car. I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Sir, I'm sorry. Sir, you're breaking up.
I said I'm in the middle of nowhere!
Now, Southbound, if you haven't watched it or heard about it, is a pretty simple little horror movie. It's an anthology film where I think 4 different directors got on board to make an anthology. And that movie it's alright. It's not bad. It's okay. I think that there are a few segments that are pretty bad, but I also think that there's one in particular that's really great, and that one is called The Accident. And this is a segment directed by none other than David Bruckner. And this segment is excellent. This one, one character hits another in the middle of the road at night. He isn't paying attention, so he hits this girl, and she's really badly injured. So he tries to take her to the nearest hospital, and he calls 911 with earpods, or the Apple earpods, or whatever they are. And so he's listening to the 911 operator talk him through what's going on, and then slowly other people jump in on the call to help him out. And that is what builds the tension in this segment. And it does that so effortlessly and masterfully, which was something that I was not intending on seeing in an anthology film like this. Especially not one where the other filmmakers, including Bruckner, made another movie called VHS. And that movie sucked! It's a great short. If you haven't seen Southbound, I would recommend it. I think it is a solid little horror movie. There are two shorts in it that I really, really like. The Accident is the highlight. I would say check this movie out. It is a Amazon original, I think, so it's Amazon Prime Video. You can watch it for free on there. I don't have a copy of it, even though I would love to own it on Blu-ray. And the reason I don't have it on Blu-ray is because it's only Region B, not Region A. And I have a Region A Blu-ray player. Amazon, please, let me have this Blu-ray, come on. But I mentioned another film called VHS.
Okay, here's the deal. We gotta break into this house, and all we have to do is steal this one VHS tape.
Found it!
You got it?
Yeah.
Which one is it?
I don't know, man. Let's just look at these tapes, okay?
What's so special about this tape anyway?
VHS is another anthology film that the same directors created before Southbound, and VHS is kind of the one that got them the most attention, especially because it has like 4 sequels. VHS 1 is it's an interesting experiment, and I'll give them that. It's something that I hadn't seen before. Basically, it's the same type of story as Southbound, where Southbound is like a cohesive narrative where all of them kind of connect to each other in this universe of Southbound. VHS is actually about some teenagers that sneak into a house and watch videos, like horrific videos in this person's house. So there's a very loose connection, and that is something that loses me almost immediately when I watch VHS. And the horror shorts are more consistently bad in VHS. They're amateurs, I get that. I get that the directors are not at the prime of their game, but they're really bad shorts. Man, I don't like VHS. I actually shut it off after I think the 3rd short. I could not stand it anymore. But there is one highlight, and that is, again, David Bruckner's short. I can't remember what it's called, but it is, all of these are found footage, which is different from Southbound. Southbound is actually like a cinematic movie where they actually tried to get cinematic camera work. In VHS is literally just like found footage, handy cam, whatever they can do. But overall, I don't think I could recommend VHS. I would say go watch David Bruckner's short. It's great. And go watch Southbound, and also watch The Accident from Southbound. Southbound is a solid movie, and I would recommend that one. But don't watch VHS all the way through. I really don't like VHS. But there is one other movie called The Signal that I have not watched yet, but it's the same idea, the same crew. David Bruckner does a short, and from what I hear, his segment in this film is, again, the best part. So all of this is leading up to one thing that I've wanted to talk about, that I've made this whole video just to talk about, and it's that David Bruckner is finally making a feature film, 90 minutes of pure horror. And I cannot wait. They just dropped a trailer for it. It's called The Ritual.
Well, this is clearly the house we'll get murdered in.
We need to get out of here. They're hunting us.
What the hell do they want?
We're gonna have to run. Oh my God! 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Holy crap, even in the trailer, you can tell that Bruckner's put in so much effort, way more effort than the Polaroid or whatever that movie's called. It looks pathetic and amazing. It's going to fly under a lot of people's radar, but I think The Ritual is going to be David Bruckner's both breakout movie and underappreciated movie. I think this is what's going to get him some real spotlight. But also, it's going to fly under so many people's radar. I really don't expect a lot of people to see this. And I think that's going to be tragic, because I'm really expecting a lot out of this, Bruckner. I know you're watching, and I expect a lot. So I better not be disappointed. So anyway, that's all I really wanted to talk about. If you like this video, if you want me to talk more about people who I think should be on your radar, let me know down in the comments, and I definitely have some other people that I would love to talk about and let you know who's going to be great or not going to be great, because I can't claim that they will be great. But I really want to talk about people that I think could really make it and people that I'm really impressed with so far. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.